Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over a book called A Spell for Chameleon. This book is based in a world called Xanth, which is a magical land of dragons and magicians. The main character in the book is a man called Bink, who's a normal person with no magical talents, which is bad because everybody in Xanth has a magical talent, which can range from making plants grow or controlling the weather. But Bink so far has no magical talents, which is bad because if you have no magical talents, then you will be exiled. If you are exiled, you are sent to Mundania, which is just Earth, where there is no magic. So because Bink has no apparent magical talent, he goes to see Magician Humphrey, whose magical talent is knowledge. He goes to Magician Humphrey, and it turns out he does actually have a magical talent. He just hasn't discovered it yet. So, Magician Humphrey writes a letter to the king telling him that Bink does have a magical talent and that he can't be exiled. But the king ignores the letter and exiles Bink anyways. So Bink is exiled to Mundania, where he meets up with King Trent, who is an evil king who was exiled because he used his powers for bad, not good. Bink makes a plan with King Trent to go back into Xanth and take it over and establish King Trent as the king again. So Bink and Trent travel back into Xanth, but Bink doesn't want to establish King Trent as the king of Xanth because he would probably use his powers for bad again. So they have a duel. Now that King Trent is back in Xanth, he can use his magical talent, which is where he can turn any living creature into any other living creature. So, in the duel, King Trent tries to use his power to turn Bink into some useless creature that can't fight back. But King Trent's powers don't work on Bink, and that is because Bink's power is that no magic can be used against him. He can only use magic to his benefit. So because of this, the duel is restarted, and now King Trent has the upper hand. And in the middle of the duel, Chameleon jumps in the way, and is harmed by King Trent. Chameleon is one of the close friends of Bink. Because of this, King Trent turns Bink into a griffin who can fly to the village to get help and medical supplies for Chameleon. This happens because Bink can still use magic to his benefit. So Bink flies to the village, and while he's in the village, he learns that the old Storm King has died, who had the ability to control the weather. Because of this, King Trent sees a perfect opportunity to become king, now that the old king has just died. The whole story is told from a third-person limited point of view. The book was rated 90% by Google users and was rated 4.4 out of 5 by Barnes & Noble. I found this book to be close to the Percy Jackson books by Rick Riordan, and I found that if you like those books, you might like this series. There are currently 42 books in the series, and there will soon be 43 books as of, I believe, this June. So if you like the series, there is no shortage of books. There's a relatively small cast of characters. You only have the main character, the main bad guy, and a couple other friends of the main character. So it's pretty easy to follow what all the characters are doing. Timeline is also fairly simple, although in the soon-to-be 43 books, it does get to be pretty long. And in this book, it only follows Bink. It doesn't switch between two characters, so it's pretty easy to follow only one story.